Hello guys, I am just a random fangirl and welcome back to my channel. This time we'll be reacting to the second song of Hamilton, and I think this one is called Aaron Burr, Sir. So, I know that it's been a long time. I am so sorry about that, but because these reactions are like off schedule for now, I am trying to get them into the schedule so I can do at the very least one song every week. But anyway, yeah, because they were off schedule, I did not have the time to actually record any more of the songs. But yeah, let's just hope that doesn't happen again, because yeah, I had just so much fun watching that first song. It was really good, not exactly what I was expecting, but then again, I'm not really sure what I was expecting because I don't know basically anything about the show. And yeah, but I really loved that first song. I think that it was really great as just, kind of a presentation of who Hamilton is and all of these characters and moving pieces and context and story around the character. And I think that is really interesting because it seems like we have a large cast of characters, which is really amazing. I'm really looking forward to getting to know all of them. But yeah, so actually I've been listening to that first song a lot since I recorded the video. It is on my playlist, so I know it by heart for now, and I am just really interested and curious to just continue exploring these different songs. And yeah, so anyway, we are going to be starting this reaction to the song Aaron Burr, Sir. I know that some of the comments have said that apparently this musical is like all songs, like there's basically no dialogue in between. So I'm going to rewind a little bit just to see the other numbers ending. I don't know if that is clear, but yeah, I'm going to rewind it a little bit to the end of last song, and then I'm going to let it play to the next song, and I guess that I will be doing that. Some other people commented that there are a few songs that have like continuation, but like it's better if you watch it like in pairs or something like that. Some of the songs, I'm not really sure which one they were. I have to check that comment again. But yeah, so I'm keeping that on mind. So sometimes, some weeks we're going to have 2 reactions in one video, and some other weeks are just going to be one song reaction. It really depends on the song and if it has like a direct continuation that, I think that this one actually is one of those. So yeah, I'm going to be reacting in this video to the song Aaron Burr, Sir, and the next one because someone told me that apparently it has like a continuation, like direct continuation. Like, I'm not really sure if I am making myself clear, but like more direct than the other ones. It's yeah, anyway, so I'll be reacting to 2 songs in this reaction, and yeah, so I think that's it for now. I just really want to see what these songs are about. So if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a blurred reaction. So, just to avoid copyright strikes, if you want to see the unblurred reaction and also just early reactions in general, I'm going to leave you my Patreon in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of songs ahead in there as well. And I think that's it. So without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we? Okay, here we go. It's rewind a little bit back. So yeah, Let's do this. Such a great song. Ooh, yeah. That continuation, yeah, I really like that. Okay. New York City.
Are you Aaron Burr?
Oh, okay.
That depends. Who's asking?
Oh, well, sure. Sir, I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you.
I'm getting nervous.
Sir, I heard your name at Princeton. I was seeking an accelerated course of study. But
Of
I got
course.
sort of out of sorts with a buddy of yours. I may have punched him.
Okay.
Sir, he handles the financials.
You punched the bursar.
Yes, I was to graduate.
He's so nonchalant about that.
He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid.
Of course not.
So how do you do it? How'd you graduate so fast?
His face.
Was my parents' dying wish before they passed.
You're an orphan.
Okay.
Of course.
Oh, so yeah, both of them are orphans.
Prove that we're worth more than anyone bargained for.
Can I buy you a drink?
That would be nice.
While we're talking, let me offer you some free advice.
Okay.
Talk less.
Okay.
Smile more.
You know, that kind of makes sense.
Know what you're against or what you're for.
Actually, yeah, that is good advice.
You wanna get ahead? Yes. Fools who run their mouths off wind up dead.
No, but yeah, he's not lying. Like, that is legitimately good advice.
They say
Ha.
I'm John Lawrence in the
John Lawrence.
2 pints of Sam Adams, but I'm working on 3. Those redcoats don't want it with me, 'cause I will pop, chick-a-pop these cops till I'm free. Oui, oui, mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette.
Lafayette, I heard that name before, yeah.
I came from afar just to say bonsoir to the king, to the 12. Who's the best? C'est moi. I am Hercules Mulligan.
Hercules Mulligan.
Yes, I heard your mother say, come again. And horses. Of course, your times are having to course over 4 sets of corsets.
I would imagine so.
Pour me another bruise. Let's raise a couple more. To the revolution. Well, if it ain't the prodigy of Bristol College. Aaron Burr. Give us a verse. Drop some knowledge. Good luck with that. You're taking a stand. You spit. I'ma sit. We'll see where we land.
No.
Revolution's imminent. What do you stall for?
If you stand for nothing, Burr, what'll you fall for?
Who are you?
Damn.
Who is this kid? What's he gonna do?
I am not throwing away my shot.
Okay, yeah, so this is the second song.
Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my
Ooh.
I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dad, I amaze and astonish. The problem is I got a lot of brains, but no polish. I got a
So is this the I Want song?
word. I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough.
I really like this, I don't know, rhythm.
Power of speech, unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage. I've learned to manage. I've
Damn.
learned to brandish. I walk these streets famished. The
Yeah.
plan is to fan this spark into a flame. But damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell out the name. I am the A-L-E-S.
I think he has their attention.
A colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us.
Okay, so so in this song we are getting introduced to some of the characters. I think that this is the I Want song from Alexander Hamilton, and we are just getting to know who is who, what they want, and just who they are. So that is really interesting, because if we just go back a little to the other song, well, it is really back. So yeah, so if we look back to the Aaron Burr Sir song, we're getting Alexander Hamilton getting to know this other character whose name is Aaron Burr Sir. Well, Aaron Burr, not the Sir, but Aaron Burr, right? And they were making the point of telling us that they are somewhat alike. Apparently, Hamilton, as we saw in the last song, is really smart, he's really bright, he is doing what he can with what little he has, and he is this overachiever, right? He is doing a lot of things to get well out of the situation he was in, and just working his way up, right? And he arrives to America in this situation with the colonies and all of the frictions between the colonies and England, and etc, etc, etc. We know that he's an orphan. We know that he apparently is very much onto doing things. We know apparently now that he is hot-blooded, that maybe he doesn't really think things through before he actually does them, which is a really interesting contrast to how much of a smart person he is. And he's trying to get these accelerated course, and he's basically searching for Aaron Burr so he can, know how to do it. And right off the back, we see what kind, well, not, of course, not everything, but we're getting a glimpse of who Aaron Burr is as well. And now, if I am not mistaken, this is the same guy who in the other song was kind of I think that he started the musical, which is really interesting because he has to be a really important character because of just his presence in last song, but also because apparently he is a person that shots Hamilton somewhere along the line. I really want to see how that came to be, but okay, so that is really interesting, and we're going to see how these two characters are really, really alike, but really, really different at the same time, because Aaron Burr is, I think that I'm going to like that character. I have a feeling, I just can't tell that I'm going to like that character. And the first thing that he says to Hamilton, it's basically advice, right? What was it? Talk less. Smile more. And then he says something about basically basically not letting other people to really know your points of view, to really know what you're for. And I think that is really interesting because we can see how different of people they are, because Alexander, in general, because of this song and because of the other song, he seems to be, and because of the way that he apparently punched Burr, which, okay, apparently he seems to be more straightforward, so he was not really happy with the advice, but because of the kind of person that I am, I actually think that it was pretty good advice, because, yeah, if you really want to escalate, to ascend, to continue playing the game, you have to do things that maybe you're not really comfortable doing. And I think that phrase, talk less, smile more, I think that it was really, really good advice, but also gave me the vibe of, maybe Aaron Burr was being a little bit condescending in that moment, because of the way that he said, talk less. I don't know, I really like that. And then we have these other characters got introduced, and, they said their names. I think that this guy right here in the screen, his name is, Lawrence? Something like that. And then I've heard the name of Lafayette, so yeah, I know a little bit of, I think that he is important, right? Because I think that I've heard about him in other places, so I'm going to assume that he's important. And the other one's name was Hercules, and I just remember that because, mythology. So I don't know really who these characters are, but I think that they are more like Hamilton. And we can see right when this song that I am thinking maybe it's the I Want song, how they are, well, I don't know, they are louder, they are, I don't think that they, I don't know if they actually get along with Aaron Burr, because I don't know. I maybe I'm wrong, but I am sensing some friction of ideology right there. So I'm not really sure. I have to see more. But it really piqued my interest that these three guys seem to really get an interest in Hamilton as soon as he, you know, said something not super nice to Aaron Burr. What did he said? If you stand for nothing, and something else, and yeah, that was like, damn, damn, that was rough. And they immediately are like, well, who is this guy? And I think that they're vibing more, which is interesting. And then we can see Aaron Burr just in the background, chilling and, you know, minding his own business. So I just think that it is a really interesting way to show the characters and who they are, and I think that they are doing a magnificent job at it.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and
I really like the lyrics in this. They're great.
scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I amaze and astonish. The problem is I got a lot of brains, but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge, I'm a diamond in the rough. A shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech, unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage. I've learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets famished. The plan is
Yeah, that was great.
but damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell out the name. I am the A-L-E-X-A-N-D-E-R. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. And King George turns around, runs a spending spree. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in this century. And to me,
He says in parentheses.
don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. And I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my
This is so catchy.
throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. And I'm not
And relatable.
shot. It's time to take a shot.
I dream of
Shut and shut.
anarchy.
I like that.
Unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy. How you say? How you anarchy.
That's how I feel sometimes. Yeah.
I'm panicky with my
Yo, I'm a tailor's apprentice. Y'all knuckleheads and local parentes. I'm joining the rebellion, cause I know it's my chance to socially advance. Instead, it's always the pants are gonna take it.
But we'll never be truly free until those in bondage have the same rights as you and me. You and I do or die. Wait till I sally in on a stallion with the first black battalion of another shot.
That's good. That's right.
You keep out of trouble and you double your choice.
Yeah, and
I'm with you. But the situation is fraught. You got to be carefully taught. If you talk, you're gonna get shot.
shut and shut.
Mr. Lafayette, hard rock like Lancelot. I think your pants look good. Lawrence, I like you a lot. Such a plot blacker than the kettle calling the pot. What are the odds that gods would put us all in one spot? Hop in a squad and conventional wisdom, like it or not. A bunch of revolutionary manumission abolitionists. Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is. Oh, am I talking too loud? Sometimes I get overexcited. Shoot off at the mouth.
And
I
here
left
is
my
like-
with friends before. I promise that I'll make y'all proud.
They're really interesting. The lining, the change of the rhythm. Yeah, so it's really interesting because I have a feeling that these guys, sorry, I didn't catch all of the names. I think that the only one that I can recognize, maybe of something that I'm not really sure about what, it's Lafayette, right? I think that the other kid was named Lawrence, and then there's this guy who is Hercules, but you know. Okay, yeah, so I think that I'm getting it. And what I was going to say is that it's really interesting that we saw last song, basically Aaron Burr giving advice and how Hamilton was like not really buying it. And I think that since the introduction of these guys, that they were being like, you know, really loud about what they are doing and what their ideals are, and basically wearing their hearts on their sleeve, right? So I think that that really shows the characters for who they are, what they stand for, and who they are as people. And I think that Hamilton is like, based on what we have seen, I think that maybe he's going to really like these guys more than he likes Aaron, because, you know. Oh my. So yeah. And it's really interesting because you can really catch glimpses right now, even in the third song, about the personalities of each one of the characters, and it makes sense. And yeah, so I really agree with a lot of what Aaron Burr is saying right now, because like, yeah, that is true even now. There are just a lot of different types of ways that you can live your life, and some of them are safer than others, more when you are talking about revolution and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that Aaron Burr, he's being, you know, more cautious and, you know, playing the game and stuff like that. And Hamilton seems to be like this kind of person that it's really, like I said before, hot-blooded and, you know, just loud and wears everything under his sleeve kind of guy, which is like really interesting. And yeah, I think that these guys are going to get along. I can already see the vibes to that. And I also really like that a moment where the song shifted a little bit in the middle of the song, and the lights changed, the rhythm changed, everything became more quiet. And I think that that was really cool for us as the audience to get into Hamilton's head space, show us a little bit about his personality and about his anxiety, maybe, you know, like not only see the confident part of himself, which was really great done. I really like that. And I just have to say that in all of those scenes, there's a million things going on. I really want to rewatch this musical when I am not watching it for the first time, because I think that I'm going to be able to catch so many details. Because meanwhile, I mean, like, I started noticing that, yeah, okay, so there are things happening, like, in first side of the song, and then the lyrics are happening, so you have to pay attention to that, but also you have to pay attention to what's happening on the set, but also, apparently, if I am not mistaken, because I catch some glimpses here and there about the characters, the secondary characters, that maybe they were not making something like in the song, but they were on character doing some other things in the background. So like this guy Lafayette's expression when he was talking to one of the other guys about something, and then the song continue moving on from Lafayette to Hamilton's perspective, but I catched in the background Lafayette making some kind of I don't know, facial expression at something, and it seemed like very on character. So yeah, so what I was going to say is that apparently there are happening a lot of things in this musical, and I just yeah, there are just so many things happening, and I am really just enjoying this so much. Sorry for the pauses. I know that, you know, it ruins the flow of the song, but if I don't say these things now, I'm going to have to talk over the song, and I don't like doing that, so
promise that I'll make y'all proud.
Let's get this guy in front of a crowd.
I really like the choreography as well. I have to. I'm going to put this song as my alarm song for the morning. Oh, I really like that. When you're living on your knees, you rise up. Oh, this is amazing. And then we're getting into his head again. This is great.
If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I never thought I'd live past 20.
That's rough.
Come from some, get half as many. Ask anybody why we living fast and we laugh. Reach for a flask. We have to make this moment last. That's plenty. Scratch that. This is not a moment. It's
Oh, this is amazing.
hungry as brothers with something to prove. Went foes oppose us. We take an honest stand. We roll like Moses, claiming our promised land. And if we win our independence, is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or will the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defendants? I know the action in the street is
Those were great questions.
all the bleeding and fighting. I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation? A past patiently waiting and passionately smashing every expectation, every action's an act of creation. I'm laughing at the
Oof, this is great.
for the first time I'm thinking past tomorrow.
I am so learning this song. Oh, that was amazing. They are totally going to be besties, aren't they? Yeah, no, so that was amazing. I really love those two songs, and well, the transition between one to the other, because it makes a lot of sense in the context. And I don't know, I just really like this musical. I don't think I mean, like, it's not what I was expecting, but I totally get why people wanted me to check out this after I finished watching Six the Musical, because yeah, this is historical, but it's not the kind of, you know, your traditional musical music that you relate to historical events. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, and it's great. I can totally get why. Oh my god, yeah, no, because I entered knowing basically nothing of Hamilton except that it's very, very hyped, I was not expecting, like, of course I was not expecting anything except for the musical to be great and amazing, but god damn it, all of these songs are bangers. They are amazing. Every of these songs that I've watched so far or heard so far, they are so catchy. Like, the first time that I watched Alexander Hamilton, I kid you not, I was like going in my day and I was randomly like, Alexander Hamilton. I was just like, yeah, randomly singing parts, and then I decided that fuck it, I was going to download that first song for my Spotify, and whenever I was doing something, I would put it on because I get obsessed with things because I have ADHD. So when I get obsessed with something, I really get obsessed and committed to something. So I listened to that first song probably for 1 week straight. Like that song, morning, noon, day, night, everywhere. And I was just so excited to be checking out all of the other songs. But yeah, these songs were just amazing. I'm going to be adding them to Spotify right now so I can learn them. I just really like the vibe. I just really like that the songs really emphasize the characters and who they are, and it serves really well to the story but also to the characters. And oh my god, I'm just loving this musical already so fucking much. So we're going to be checking out the animatic version because, well, I wanted to check them out. 76. I love this animatic.
Burr, sir.
That depends.
This has so
Who's
much
asking?
personality.
Sir, I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you.
I'm getting nervous.
Sir,
Oh, I love this. I love this.
Course,
Okay. So remember the thing that I was saying about how these songs have a lot of personality. Like, you can really see the characters for who they are already in song 2. These animatics, I think, reflect that amazingly because I can already see Hamilton as, I don't know, a puppy and a really, really hyperactive puppy. And I love that. All of this personality. I love it. I love this animatic. Who did this? This is amazing.
Sir, I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you.
I'm getting nervous.
Sir, I heard you were at Princeton. I was seeking an accelerated course
Oh
of
my
study.
god, I love
When I
this.
got sort of out of sorts with a buddy of yours. I may have punched him. It's a blur, sir. He handled the financials.
You punched the bursar.
Yes.
Yes, I wanted to do what
Love
you
the pause in
guys
that.
wanted to and join the revolution. He looked at me like I was stupid.
Ah.
Not stupid. So how'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast?
I love
Was
this
my parents'
interaction.
dying wish before they passed.
You're an orphan.
No, he smiled.
Orphan. God, I wish there was a war, then we could prove that we're worth more than anyone bargained for.
Can I buy you a drink?
That would be nice.
While we're talking, let me offer you some free advice. Talk less.
What?
Smile more.
I mean, it's
Don't
good
let them
advice.
know what you're against or what you're
I'm not really sure if Hamilton agrees, but
You can't be serious.
You wanna get ahead.
Yes.
Fools who run their mouths off wind up dead.
I mean, he's not lying.
Showtime!
Like I said.
Yeah, and he's like I said. Yeah. Oh, yours. Oh, he's cute. Nice.
Those red coats don't want it with me.
Wait, what? Oh my god, these animatics have so much personality. Okay, just let me rewind a little bit because I didn't catch what was written.
I'm working on 3. Those red coats
What a good day to be a British person.
don't want it with me. 'Cause I will pop, chicka, plop.
I love you already.
Free. Eh oui, oui, mon ami, je
I
m'appelle
really like
Lafayette,
these animatics.
the Lancelot of the revolutionary set. I
Ooh.
came from afar just
Friendship with what? Wait! The good thing is that I already heard the song.
Lancelot of the revolutionary set. I came
Friendship ended with France. Now America is my best friend. I love that. This has so much personality. I love that.
from afar just to say bonsoir.
He's on the table again! Oh, bitch. I love this.
I am Hercules Mulligan, up in it, loving it. Yes,
I
heard you
love
the
this
sick.
rhythm.
Lock up your daughters and horses. Of course, it's hard to have intercourse over 4 sets of corsets. Wow, no more.
Well,
Pour me another brew, son. Let's raise a couple more to the revolution. Well, if it
yeah, of course you want to be their friends. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Hamilton is vibing with them a lot more than he was vibing with Aaron Burr. But I love Aaron Burr already, so I want more of him.
Give us a verse, drop some knowledge. Good luck with that. You're taking a stand. You spit, I'ma sit. We'll see where we land.
I love him.
It's imminent. What do you stall for?
If you stand for nothing, Burr, what'll you fall for?
Oof. That was harsh. Yeah, same babe.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Oh my god, these three, I love them.
I am not thrown away.
Nervous dancing!
I am not thrown away my
I love this so much.
I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is a lot of
Lauren's
brains and
face is so
polish.
cute.
I gotta holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough. A shining piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech, unimpeachable. Only 19,
And Burr just
my
reading.
mind is older.
Ooh.
New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage. I've learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets famished. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. But damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell
He's
out my
adorable.
name. I am the A-L-E-X-A-N-D-E-R. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain
Ah.
in on us endlessly. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. Then King George turns
Ooh.
around, runs a spending spree. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free.
I
So
love
there
that
will be a
design
revolution in
for
this
the king.
century. And to me,
Says in parentheses.
don't be shocked when your history
History
book
is
mentions
red.
me. I will
I mean,
lay
it
down
is.
my life if it sets
I
us
love
free.
history.
Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy, and I am not thrown away my shot. I am not thrown away my
They are vibing so much. I love it! Lawrence is like his fan number one. Since like now.
shot. I am not thrown away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. It's time to take a shot.
I dream of life without a monarchy. The unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy, how you say? How you saw anarchy?
I feel that so much.
Panicky with my
Yo, I'm a tailor's apprentice, and I got y'all knuckleheads and local
love this vibe.
apprentice.
It's like,
I'm joining
oh.
the rebellion, 'cause I know it's my chance to socially advance. Instead of sewing some pants, I'm gon' take shots.
And but we'll never be truly free until those in bondage have the same rights as you and me. You and I do or die. Wait till I sally in on a stallion.
I love this vibe.
Black battalion, have another shot. Geniuses, lower your voices. You keep out of trouble and you double your choices. I'm with you.
He's not wrong.
Situations fraught. You've got to be carefully taught. If you talk, you're gonna get shot.
Check what we got. Mr. Lafayette, hard rock like Lancelot. I think your pants look hot. Lauren, I like you a lot. Let's hatch a pot blacker than the kettle calling the pot. What are the odds of God will put us all in one spot?
Oh my god, I love these designs.
Like it or not, a bunch of revolutionary manumission abolitionists. Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is. Oh, am I talking too loud? Sometimes
I
get
really
overly
like
excited. Shoot
this
off
as
at the mouth.
well.
I never had a group of friends before.
Ooh.
I promise that I'll make y'all proud.
This is amazing.
Get this guy in front of a crowd.
He's not vibing with it. He's such a hater. I love him for that. He's so real. So this is... Oh, baby! Yeah, he said that this would be his first friends.
Everybody sing. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He's hating so much.
Say, let him hear you.
Lawrence is the cutest. Have I... Ooh, who's that one? Who is this? Whoever she was not impressed.
Tell your sister that she's gotta rise up. When are these colonies gonna rise up? When are these colonies gonna rise up? When are these colonies gonna rise up?
Very interesting shots.
I imagine approaching death so much it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get
That was
me?
great.
In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me. If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I never thought I'd live past 20. Where I come from, some get half as many. Asking
Ooh, this is
everybody why
amazing.
We live fast and we laugh, reach for a flash. We have to make this moment last. That's plenty. Scratch that. This is not a moment. It's the movement where all the hungriest brothers with something to prove went. Foes oppose us. We take an honest stand. We roll like Moses, claiming our promised land. And if we win our independence, is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or will the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defendants?
I love
know
this
the
as well.
action in the street is exciting, but Jesus, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation? I'm past patiently waiting, I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every
Oof.
action's an act of creation. I'm laughing
He's-
in the face of casualties of sorrow. For the
Lawrence
first time,
loved
I'm thinking
this.
past tomorrow. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my
Oh, it's great that he got some friends. Ah, bartender. So yeah, I really love how the artist managed to really, I don't know, really represent so amazingly and so beautifully the personalities of each character, because I was like, yeah, I already feel like I am getting glimpses of the personalities in the musical, but because animation is easier in so many ways and they don't have to worry like musicals about choreography and stuff like that, or singing, you can actually add so many different things to it. And I really love that now I have so much of a clearer idea about who these characters are. For example, I totally got the idea. I'm not sure if that is correct or not, but Lawrence is cute. He's so cute. He's so fluffy. Like, yeah, like looking back at the musical number, I think that of course that makes sense. That is on brand for what I just saw. But I just think that because of the simplistic style but beautiful style that the artist has, that is just so much more apparent. How he's such a fan of Hamilton, like the way that his eyes shone, and also the personality of Hamilton is amazingly represented in these animatics as well, because like he's an overexcited pop, but at the same time he really thinks things through, and he's really smart and intelligent, and there is so much going on inside his head, and there is so much going on just because of what he has been through. And I really loved how the artist really captured that essence that I felt in the musical. I don't know, I just loved it. And also, like, I was kind of getting the vibes of Aaron Burr not being like completely on board with the other characters about how they are approaching things, but in these animatics I totally got the vibe that he's a hater, and I love him for that. He's so real. You the Jew, babe. I love that character so much already. And I love all of the characters so much already. Lafayette, I think that he is great. What was the name of the other one? Hercules? I'm going to learn the names, don't worry. I am really bad with names usually, but when I'm doing reactions, I really try to pay attention to at least remember the first name or the last name of the character, just, so you guys know that I'm paying attention. So I'm not really sure if I got their names right, but I think that I did. Anyway, I'm going to try to learn the names. And because I'm going to be probably listening to those two songs for the rest of the week, non-stop, I think that, yeah, I'm going to learn the names. Don't worry about that. I'll get back to you. But yeah, no, I really, really, really love those two songs. I think that they work so fucking great. And oh my god, the characters, the songs, the lyrics, guys. The lyrics are amazing. And oh, sorry, my dog is sleeping. And yeah, she's right here. So anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, basically, I loved these two songs. I think that they work extremely great. I just really, really love them. I am going to learn them for the next time that I record a video. I just know it because I'm going to be obsessed with them. Oh god. If you don't have ADHD, you do not have an idea about how obsessed I'm getting with this. I can see it now. I really, really can. How everyone is so obsessed over this musical. It's not just the hype. Like, the hype makes sense because this is so fucking good. And I love when things really live up to the hype. Because there are some times where things are overhyped, and Hamilton is so hyped up that I was kind of worried that I was not going to love it as much as other people, just because of all the expectations that I had. But this is totally living up to the hype, if not even more than what I was anticipating. So I just love that. I just really want to see what the next songs are going to be about. So these songs, I think, that serve the purpose of introducing characters and the relationships with one another and the wants, desires, etc. about the characters and the group of people, and really, really work well with us knowing the personalities, the initial personalities about these characters. And I have to say that my favorite characters so far are Aaron Burr, and because he's such a hater and I love him. Like, he was hating so much in the animatic. But I also really like what he said, because I really, really agree with a lot of the things that he was saying. So he seems like a really, really cool character, and I really like his voice as well. And Lawrence, because he was so cute and precious in the animatic as well. And of course Hamilton, I really like him as well. I think that I really like everyone so far, so... Anyway, I had such a great time with this animatic and musical reactions. I think that they were so amazing. I just really, really love them. I really, really love the musical because, I don't know, the way that the stage is working, and they are working with silences but with light, the light as well, and the choreography was amazing, and the singing was, everything is so great about this musical. I love it. So anyway, if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to leave a like or a comment. Anything you want would be highly appreciated. And if you want to know when I upload my reactions, I'm going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of reactions ahead in there as well. So I think that's it. So we'll be seeing each other on the next reaction. Bye!